place with the Fergus Now app on your phone. It is 10:36. It's time now for Chamber on the Air with Lisa Workman.
Hey,
Lisa.
Dave. Welcome to November.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it outside, but that's all right. We got rolling through the month of November. It is preparation time for all kinds of things and so many great things going on in our community. So happy you all have tuned in for Chamber on the Air. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Chamber, and it's my pleasure today to we're going to talk with three of our great chamber members. We're going to be visiting with Jessica Lopez with Farmers Insurance, Mary Philippi with Lakes Country Service Cooperative is joining us, and Amy Baldwin with Otter Tail County, and just a variety of things going on in and around the community. You can find out more, of course, at the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com. We've got an event calendar where you can find out details on days and times and happenings throughout Otter Tail County on our event calendar. We also have a page for job postings, news releases, so some news stories are there. Plus, we've got a great business directory, too, so that'll get you connected with all the awesome businesses and nonprofits in our community. And, of course, on our event calendar, you will see that tomorrow, November 7th, at 3:30 in the afternoon, we are celebrating another ribbon cutting in Fergus Falls. So, grand opening for the Beauty Lounge, downtown Fergus Falls, right on Lincoln Avenue. Alex Denzel and her crew there are going to be showing off their fantastic new space, and I think it's just it's so fun to watch businesses grow and change and expand. So we invite you all to come to the ribbon cutting at 3:30. They'll be doing an open house then from 4 until about 6 or 7 o'clock. So stop on downtown Lincoln Avenue for the Beauty Lounge. Get a chance to find out what that's all about. And so I know there's like guys out there that are thinking, well, what is that? Well, come and find out. This gives you a great opportunity to do that. So, again, November 7th, Thursday at 3:30 is our ribbon cutting with the Beauty Lounge. And then next Thursday, we have a super busy day. We are going to be starting the day with Chamber Cafe at Lakes Country Service Cooperative. And then later in the day is the State of the Community event at the Big Wood Event Center. You can register for both of those events on our website at fergusfalls.com. And as part of the State of the Community, we will be doing our Business Gives recognition, where we recognize chamber member for-profit businesses who give 2% or more of their net profits back to the community. And so it's a great way to celebrate those local businesses and all of their generosity and philanthropy that make our community so fantastic. And before we chat with our guests, I want to let you know, too, we are kicking off the Holiday Shopping Spree giveaway. I have seen and heard holiday ads already, so want to have everyone mark that on your calendar. The Wednesday before Thanksgiving is the kickoff day, and this is the activity where we challenge you and encourage you to shop local. You fill up a punch card that's got a Christmas tree on it, and we are going to be giving away on December 16th over $1,500 in prizes. So great way for folks to shop local, and just for fun, because you're listening today, we are going to have 4 double stamp days this year. So stay tuned for that. So the Holiday Shopping Spree giveaway starts on November 27th, and you are the first to know as well. We are now making tickets available for the Merry Mix and Mingle Holiday Party. If you liked the Taste of Fergus Falls, the holiday party is a little spin on that, where we give you a tour of the community, do some fun activities, all while celebrating the holidays. That event will be on December 4th, and tickets are limited, and they are available now. So with that, let's swing on back to our events going on this next couple weeks. We've got Chamber Cafe at Lakes Country Service Cooperative. Mary Philippi is joining me on the show. And Mary, we are thrilled. You guys have such a great meeting space there at Lakes Country.
Yes, we're so excited to have our guests for the Chamber Cafe at Lakes Country for breakfast that morning. We have the Viking Cafe serving egg, bacon, fruit, so it'll be delicious and fun. And wow, what a roster of speakers we have for that day as well. So I'm excited about that. And we'll welcome you into our conference center at Lakes Country at 1001 East Mount Faith, the old Jefferson School.
And I think that's what's so cool, too, is that it's in the old Jefferson Elementary building. You guys renovated many, many years ago. But
2012 was our open house.
Oh, my gosh. That is many, many years ago. I was going to say like 5 years ago, but it's been longer than that. And what a great repurposed space, too. I mean, just it's so fantastic there.
Yeah, we are fortunate to have such a beautiful building there. So we're excited to have community members come in and see that beautiful space and check out what Lakes Country is all about.
Well, yeah, and that's one thing, too, that we love to feature on a Chamber Cafe, what is a destination that people may not get to otherwise. So this is a chance for folks to get behind the scenes at Lakes Country Service Cooperative. And many people have probably driven by and go, what's going on there?
What does that building on the hill do over there? Well, we serve a lot of educational partners such as public, charter, private schools, and higher education. And that represents a significant portion of our services. But we do have 2 setting for educational special needs school, one in Alexandria and one in Fergus Falls as well.
Right.
So that's a big portion of special ed that we serve. In addition to that, we recently took on a program called Compass, which stands for Collaborative Minnesota Partnerships to Advance Student Success. And this statewide system for continuous improvement was created through a collaboration between the Minnesota Department of Education and the Minnesota Service Cooperatives. And this program aims to support equitable outcomes for all students by prioritizing access to high-quality Tier 1 instruction. And another program through Compass also is our Minnesota READ Act. And I'm sure we've heard a lot about that.
Yeah.
Our team, led by Anna Gross, is assisting schools with the implementation of the READ Act. And the goal of this program is for every child in the state to read at or above grade level. This legislation wasn't passed that long ago in 2023 and provides resources for schools to implement reading curricula that support students. And our team is here to support teachers and schools and staff through training and technical assistance in our 9-county region. So,
yeah, a big area that you guys serve.
Mm-hmm. And Lisa, did you know that our great team members, Monica Thompson and Jolene King, coordinate the Knowledge Bowl, Math Masters, the Spelling Bee, and many other academic challenges in our 9-county region?
I did not know that was happening right here in our backyard.
Yep, we have students currently doing a lot of work with Knowledge Bowl, our junior team and our lower grade teams, but very active right now with Knowledge Bowl. So
all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah. But in addition to those educational programs, we offer health and safety services, technology support services. We provide group insurance to cities and counties and government agencies and school districts. But you can find so much about our programs and services on our newly designed website, which we love to show off. My role at Lakes Country is the communications coordinator, and a lot of the work that I do at Lakes Country is working with our members. We have around 130 members of city, county, government agency, and school
nonprofits
members.
Like the Chamber.
Yes, the Chamber and the county.
Yep.
And I generate a monthly newsletter highlighting the work of our members. And one of the things I also do is coordinate professional development. We're excited about a couple things coming up.
And now I'm super excited. Can I spill the beans on AI?
Yes.
There's so much question about that, and how can it be used, and are we leveraging it? Is it saving us time? All those different things. You guys are like all about resources. So
yes,
you get a workshop coming up.
I'm hoping to learn a lot from that too. I think all of us sitting at the table are probably using some tools with AI. But this course is designed to empower you with the essential knowledge and practical skills to leverage artificial intelligence effectively in your professional life. We're partnering with West Central Initiative to bring this professional development, and you can register to do this course online, or you can register to come right to Lakes Country at our beautiful center and learn about it as well. It's on January 28th. To register, you can go right to our website and register for that. But you can also get a discounted rate as a member of Lakes Country, or as a member or a partner with West Central Initiative. So again, learn more about that on our website. But some of the fun things that I work on also are I work with our city leaders. And we do some networking groups for our city leaders on a quarterly basis. And we have one coming up in just a couple weeks in Dilworth. So many of our city leaders from our 9-county region will be traveling there. And our guest speaker will be Ben Shire.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and he's the Director of Civic Partnerships at West Central Initiative. So we're excited about that. And just another thing that I want to touch on is at the Bigwood Events Center on Wednesday, November 13th, we have an event called the World Savvy Changemaker. Changemaker Hubs are day-long learning experiences designed to unleash the creativity of students, educators, school leaders, and community members as they come together to think critically, and creatively about the role of education in the modern world. Throughout the day, participants will engage as equals in an active inquiry and experience, reflect on our current education system and their experience with it, engage in meaningful dialogue across roles and generations. And again, that's November 13th. It's coming up next week, and find out more information on our website about that.
Fantastic. So tons of great events, and folks can find out more at Lakes Country Service Cooperative's website, which is lcsc.org.
Yes.
And again, everyone is welcome to come to Chamber Cafe. You don't have to be a chamber member to attend. So next Thursday, a week from Thursday, we'll give you the opportunity to get behind the scenes on that. Well, Mary, thank you for all that you do and all the great partnerships that are formed through Lakes Country Service Cooperative. And of course, one of your clients is Otter Tail County. Amy Baldwin is joining me now on the show, and we do a fair amount of collaboration with the county as well, Amy, including the State of the Community event on Thursday, November 14th, also at the Bigwood Event Center. That is coming up, and in addition to that, well, the county's been involved in a variety of different things. Like I said, when we talk about partnerships, it's all about those collaboration things. And, I know as Mary had mentioned, like reading and students learning and all that stuff, it all plays into our workforce. And without those key skills of, reading and math skills and things like that, people are challenged in the community. And for whatever reasons there are many times barriers to employment. And as the business community, we're always looking for ways to knock those barriers down. And the county has a great program that's just getting started or going right now. Let's talk about that Empowered Worker program.
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, we, as we talk to employers around the county, and certainly workforce continually ongoing is one of the challenge, like one of I would say the biggest challenge, finding folks to fill those. We're growing in population, but we have a lot of folks like everywhere else who are retiring out of the workforce.
Right.
And we have growing businesses, so they don't just need to backfill those existing roles. We do really need to be bringing everyone into the workforce who is here, which is the idea around that Empowered Worker program. And we know, we have very low unemployment. There aren't a lot of people on the sidelines not working. And those who are, we really, through some studies and assessments, understood that it was folks who have barriers to employment, whether it's a skill training, maybe it is bringing up some of those basic skills that got missed in their prior education, transportation, childcare.
The biggies.
The biggies. And so as we looked at this, we were able to secure some state funding. So we were competitive in a grant to the state of Minnesota to help fund this 3-year pilot program that will be working to identify folks who are already engaged with a county service or program, and help identify what those barriers are. Is it a credential? Is it a whatever those barriers are, helping address them through our Workforce Navigator and get them into employment. And so launched in August, and since then our internal referrals, again from our internal programs and services and case managers, we have over 40 individuals who have been enrolled.
That's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
What a great start.
Like mid-August officially. And so, working through that, starting up a brand new program too. So it's been exciting to see the progress that we've been able to make. So that state funding and matched with some local dollars is able to support the individual to provide the capacity at our level. So it's Amy Johnson, who others have worked with on our youth efforts that we've done around workforce.
Yeah, she's a great connector when it comes to connecting potential employees or students or now empowered workers to employers.
Yeah. And then really having some resources to help with those purchasing of work clothes has been a big one that we're helping people with, in addition to the training. And M-State's a great partner as the trainer. We have folks right now getting working towards their CDL, huge demand.
Fantastic.
We have folks in medical related, healthcare related, some more technical, IT, cybersecurity specifically, some interest in that level, which also has huge demand and need.
Absolutely.
We talk about AI, there's cybersecurity. It's all
goes hand
out
in
there.
hand. Yep.
Yeah. And so we're, again, have, probably 12 or so folks getting that training right now. And what we're looking for, though, also is our employer partners, folks who can,
definitely.
Yeah, on the front end, when that individual first engages with us on their workforce journey, is exploration, understanding, I may think I want to be this, but then do a half-day job shadow.
Yeah, how many of us have changed careers?
And yeah, we've had great employer partnerships, but always looking for more who are willing to open their doors, host an individual for a half day or full day. We've had some healthcare ones that have spanned 4 different days looking at 4 different components of healthcare.
Sure.
So whether it's in the lab from a phlebotomy standpoint or rad tech, radiology, CNA work, food service, whatever, there's a whole bunch of career opportunities in healthcare. And so we're looking for those and then internships once that person finds that match. Those who are able to provide an internship, we provide some funding to help offset that for the employer in that paid internship. And then certainly job placements. And we have some of those job placements already happening, but we want to make sure we're building more and more relationships to support that diversity of what people are looking to have for a career opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, this Empowered Worker Program is a fantastic resource, especially for the business community and for individuals, but making those connections. And, I have the conversation on a regular basis with our members that they're struggling to find workforce, and it's not where did everyone go? It's let's find everyone and get them in a career that fits them and is family sustaining and all those good things. So if folks want to know more about that, I'm sure they'll find out a little bit more at Chamber Cafe.
Absolutely.
They can also connect with Amy Johnson at Otter Tail County. Yes. And, we mentioned one of those other things too, Amy, about the challenges of workforce being childcare. Housing is another one of those challenges where people are looking to locate or relocate, and there's a lack of housing available, but there's a good news in Dalton. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And some of the challenges even furthered, always, why not add one more layer of challenge to housing, right? Is when the interest rates rose, people quit moving around. So we don't see that churn.
Inventory.
Yeah, so there's not people moving into different housing products, so not opening up maybe that entry-level home for a new family or younger household. But we're hoping with a new project that is very, very near complete that the Otter Tail County Housing and Redevelopment Authority has led in Dalton, as mentioned, for some of our seniors. And so there is 2 new triplexes. If you've been through Dalton, you can't miss them. And we are holding community open houses at these two triplexes, so 6 apartments for seniors, and they will be available starting December 1st.
Wow.
So they are
ready
now.
To go.
We are taking applications for new residents, and we will be having a community open house. So if you want to come and see those units, it'll be open for anyone to come through on Friday, November 22nd, between 1:30 and 3:30. You probably wouldn't miss it if you drive through Dalton, but the address is 130 Court Street is the actual unit that will be open in Dalton that day. We'll just have one of the units as a demonstration. There's 2 bedrooms. There's 1 bedrooms. They all have 1 1/4 bath. So
fantastic.
One stall garage that's attached. The washer and dryers in unit.
And all brand spanking new.
New. So that's been a great project. We're really excited to have that open up and have, hopefully some folks maybe move out of their home that isn't the right fit for them right now and have a new family be able to move in.
Absolutely. Well, we have to have those opportunities available if folks are going to move out of maybe a larger family home or the family farm home, move into town closer to services, brand new place to call home, and encourage folks to check out that open house on November 22nd. And, you think about opportunities for seniors, whether it's housing or might even be retirement career exploration, but whatever that is, the seniors are really busy this time of year. You think about it, all the different things. It's talk to our insurance friends, and it's Medicare, it's rollout time, and we happen to brought an expert with us. Jessica Lopez is here. She's with Farmers Insurance. And Jessica, I would thank you for taking time to come to visit with us. But with it being Medicare time, I bet things have been a little wild there.
They have. Thanks for having me. Absolutely. So now's the time of year for everybody to start kind of taking a look People are getting letters in the mail about their networks changing. They're getting
maybe some ads on the radio.
Ads
or
on the radio,
TV.
TV. So a lot of times I'll, have somebody pop in the office and just say, hey, look, I saw this new thing. Tell me a little bit more about it. But it's a good opportunity just to review everything.
Right.
And things change. Sometimes, you'll get a notice in the mail from Essentia or Sanford that, hey, look, your Med Advantage plan is no longer going to be a network here. You normally come to see a specialist. So now we need to take a look at that again. So I encourage, individuals to call or stop in the office if they have any questions. Even if I'm not your agent, I can take a look and help you out with that sort of thing, set an appointment with you to do that.
Well, and I think that's what's great, too, is that you're here in the community and available, and it's not necessarily calling a call center somewhere else. Like, I'm sure they're very helpful, but to know and trust somebody that lives right here in Otter Tail County to stop right in your office, can't miss it. It's right by Papa Murphy's in Fergus Falls. So.
Yes, and I have to say that's probably the biggest complaint I hear from people is having to call a toll-free number and go through the phone tree and then get frustrated and get bounced around. So let me do that for you.
Absolutely.
As your agent, I help to kind of cut through all of the minutia there and just, help kind of narrow down, what's going to be the best fit for you. And
because this can be all new for folks too. If they haven't, if they've maybe birthdayed into the Medicare age, now looking at the different insurance options, can be a bit overwhelming.
Exactly. There's no instructions that are provided. You're going to be 65, so what next? What's going to happen? Or maybe you're still working and then now you're deciding to retire and maybe you're 70 now. What does that mean? And how do you transition off of your employer's benefits and get into, Medicare benefits?
Good time to start planning for that, too.
Exactly. What's the difference between Med Advantage and original Medicare, and what does that mean for you? And, there's a lot of moving parts to it. So, I'm here to help with that. Also, when it comes to insurance, a lot of times it's when you're getting into retirement, it's a time to reevaluate your life insurance situation.
Right.
Sometimes you have more than enough insurance. Sometimes you don't have enough. A lot of times when we're younger, if we've had the opportunity to purchase insurance to make sure the mortgage is paid off, this, that, and the other thing, as time goes on, maybe you don't need so much. We can take a look at that. Or maybe it's the opposite and you just don't have enough to cover those final expenses and those bills and things that need to be paid.
Now is a good time to be looking at that as well.
Yes, yes.
So, Jessica, if folks have questions or they want to know more, what's the best way to get in touch with you personally at Farmers Insurance?
You can give us a call at 218-282-7944. Or you can just stop in. I'm open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. I have a great staff there, too, so we're there and ready to accommodate.
Fantastic. Again, right next to Papa Murphy's. I'm really hungry right now. Is it too early for pizza?
Side note, it does smell like pizza sauce in my office a lot, but after a while you don't notice it.
That's not a bad thing. Yeah, double duty. Pick up supper on your way, too. So, I want to thank our great guests today for joining me. Lots of great information. Of course, if you want to know more, check out the Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com. We can find out more about events that are going on, our great business directory, job postings, all kinds of cool stuff. And again, we hope to see you at the Beauty Lounge tomorrow afternoon for ribbon cutting, Chamber Cafe, the state of the community, all kinds of cool stuff going on. And of course, if you're a Chamber member and want to share your story, get in touch with me at the Chamber and you can be a guest next month on Chamber on the Air. That's all for today, Dave. We'll catch you again in December. Ta-da! We did it! Yay!
Awesome smooth.